three major metrics suggesting Bitcoin is on strong support as BTC aims at upward move. Jurrien Timmer, the director of global macro at Fidelity, has provided many metrics about the current place of Bitcoin on the market and its potential for a reversal. According to Timmer, Bitcoin, as a store of value, sits on a historic support level. As Timmer has mentioned, the BTC to gold ratio could be used as a barometer for the asset, which is becoming a modern or digital version of the traditional store of value type of asset, which gold has been for decades. According to the chart, the ratio stays on a major support after retracing from a local top. The ratio has successfully held through the selling pressure on both gold and Bitcoin and is now merging. Another on-chain metric that is used for determining whether Bitcoin is mainly held by weak or strong hands remains at the lowest point since the bottoms of 2014 and 2018, suggesting that older coins remain unspent and younger ones have already been redistributed. The metric correlates with an assumption of Bitcoin entering an accumulation phase after a major correction between May 4th and 11th. Despite the 60% decline in Bitcoin, long-term holders are not even close to capitulating or dropping their assets, as the metric tracking the number of old investors remains at 13% for more than a year. The compilation of the above-mentioned metrics and indicators puts Bitcoin in a delightful spot. According to a Fidelity analyst, Timmer believes that Bitcoin is highly undervalued besides staying at the major support, according to both on-chain and technical indicators and metrics. Cheaper Bitcoin, GBTC discount extends to 27%. Shares of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust are trading significantly below BTC spot prices as the asset circles around $30,000. Since the beginning of the year, GBTC is down some 45%. Grayscale is the world's leading digital asset manager, and its Bitcoin Trust is the company's flagship product. It allows investors to receive exposure to the price of BTC without having to worry about safekeeping it. Eligible shares are also quoted on OTX, the top marketplace for trading stocks over the counter. The minimum investment requirement is set at $50,000, and each share represents 0.000924439 BTC. At the time of this writing, obtaining BTC through GBTC shares is roughly 27% cheaper than buying it on the open markets. As mentioned above, since the beginning of the year, GBTC plunged by some 45%. Whereas the BTC spot price is down only about 34%, a considerable discrepancy. Grayscale tends to be used as a reference for institutional demand, and with the discount being as large as it is, a somewhat plausible assumption could be that the latter is currently at a low point. Of course, it's also worth mentioning that GBTC shares come with a 6-month lockup. Is Bitcoin global reserve for cryptocurrency? For the first time since July 2021, Bitcoin went below $29,000. The whole volume of the crypto market collapsed, wiping out over $200 billion from the market in a single day. The entire crypto market has fallen since the price of BTC dropped, and even some of the top altcoins lose their value. Bear markets continue to dominate the most popular cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Investors have lost hope and are worried to wait for the market to normalize after the dramatic collapse of Terra USD, a so-called stablecoin. Over the weekend, USD fell below 99%, and Terra, the project behind it, dived into a $3.5 billion Bitcoin reserve to keep the token alive. In the previous 24 hours, the global crypto market's capitalization has increased by 0.2%, $1.3 trillion. The total cryptocurrency trading volume for the day was $99.4 billion, in which Bitcoin has a 42.4% market share. There are 19,042,100 BTC coins in circulation with a maximum supply of 21 million BTC coins. However, Bitcoin's recovery appears to be going well, as it has risen over the $29,100 support level. In the future, Bitcoin may act as a global reserve currency for the altcoins. The very first bearish market began in the period of 2013. During this time, Bitcoin had grown by 50%. Following that, the 2014 to 2015 bear market pulled BTC from its all-time high of $1,163 to $152, a drop of -86.9%. and it ended just over a year after it began. BTC took another 2 years to recover from the slow and reached a new all-time high above $1,163 in February 2017. BTC continued to rise from here, setting new all-time highs until it peaked at around $19,700 in December 2017. During the 2018 to 2019 bear market, BTC plummeted from its all-time high to a low of $3,122. The outbreak of the COVID epidemic scared global financial markets in February and March of 2020, but it got recovered easily. After the 2018 to 2019 bear market peaked at $69,000 in November 2021. The present bear market in 2022 is still ongoing, and we have no idea how it will end, but still, Bitcoin is the hero of the whole crypto market.